Hello. Faster than light. Are you faster? Is it faster than light? Are you? That's the game. That's the game for you. And it's Orange Spaceship. So call now. Order this game if you like being faster than light, and if you like Orange Spaceships. Um, that was my little pitch for Faster Than Light. I'm sure that's gonna sell a lot of copies. I'm gonna start a new game. So, in this game, you have this big boy, this large ship, this colossal unit. Let's go with kind of a name for the ship. You need to name the ship, and that kind of imprints the ship upon you. Kind of develops a loyalty between you and the ship, and you need to do the same with your boys. So I've kind of thought of some names beforehand. Logan Johnson Yeet. That name is dead. Let's instead have Orb. Okay? Now you're thinking Randy Walker. That's a human. Absolutely fascinating human. Funky little human boy, right? Yeet. This is Police Cop. That's who that is. That's Police Cop. You're thinking, okay, this is Starcher. What? How could you ruin Starcher? How could you improve? And that's how. This is lore. And with... You've enabled advanced edition content. Don't know what that means. But it sounds very exciting. So let's get into it. Let's kind of start... Let's go straight into hell. Who is this? Who's this down here? Do you see this? Where's he going? Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's back. Oh. That idea... The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing Rebel fleet can catch up. Tip: grinding sectors. It can be beneficial to stay in a sector for as long as possible to improve the ship, since each sector is increasingly difficult. So you want to kind of prolong your time, and kind of chart a course, I think. So we can go up here. No. I mean, we can reach a lot of stars. I think we should actually explore this nebula, which I wouldn't suggest on a regular day. But just because this path does not allow us to kind of pick up every star, I think it might be we need to get this nebula. You jump into a calmer part of the nebula. However, your relief fades as a rebel scout jumps to the beacon and moves into attack. To attack. To attack. To attack. To attack. So, their weapon systems aren't that alarming, so I'm not going to use my missiles because I have a finite amount of them. Oh, they've hacked me. They've hacked my sensors, which... That's a pretty questionable decision, in my opinion, considering my sensors are disabled just inherently from the nebula. But to each their own, I suppose. Oh, their weapon systems are pretty bad because my shield is really bad. I don't have very good shield systems right now. Or any. Like, they have this little laser that does quite a bit of damage to the hull, which normally isn't a problem because it doesn't do damage to your shield, so it can't get through. But in this interpretation of this ship, the large void or whatever, the shields are quite minimal. They're not very strong or good. And that means that we're just really prime target for attack. We sustained an alarming amount of hull damage for that simple fight, but yeah, faith. Your sensors are picking up a distress call on an encrypted Federation channel. You eventually find a Federation scout being chased by a rebel fighter. Are we good? We're the feds. Is that good? Do we want to be the feds? So they have an Artemis missile, just as we do. Which is not good because it pierces shields, so I'm gonna kind of focus fire that. Try and keep that down and out. Also, as you can see, it does potential breach damage, which is really not so fun. We're gonna kind of distract them from repairing their essential systems by attacking their oxygen, which will kind of free us up to... I guess it didn't really do that, and they're actually gonna get another missile in. Which could have been avoided had I just attacked their, weapon system, but mistakes are made. And what did They said something to me, I don't know. They've added a marker to my map. The Federation boys that I helped. I'm gonna pull this boy out of the engine, because we already have some evasion chance from our pilot, and we're gonna put them into shields. They've given us a quest marker, which is really good, I feel. An excuse to kind of tangent... Oh, for sure. I mean, we could attack them and probably get the slave for free. If they offer me a slave, I'm gonna take it. But I don't think we should outright buy the slave. I think we are already in a morally questionable area. Great. They've offered me a slave immediately. I fired one missile at them and they were like, fuck this shit. I don't want to be involved in any of this. What is this boy good at? Nothing. Nothing that these boys aren't good at. So we do have an engines boy now. I'm gonna slowly upgrade the shield because, as you can see, we already had some problems with that. You arrive to find a number of ships convening around a station. There is some unencrypted chatter between the ships. You tune in and listen for anything interesting. Overhearing their conversation, it seems that they need to take possession of an enemy ship intact. We are not equipped to help them with this mission, the secret mission. Tragic, but not unexpected. This is extortion. They want to repair 5 damage to my hull for 10 gears. But I need those gears, and I don't actually have a lot of hull damage, so I'm gonna ignore the station. We're gonna go to this quest marker. Hopefully this is the end of the quest and the beginning of the one. Perhaps they were mistaken. Excuse me, bitch. Mercenaries are swarming the galaxy now, knowing that their less than legal services are in demand during the period of unrest. One is awaiting at this beacon and hails you. Mercenaries are worse than rebels, I think. The game's got me there. They've got this thing, which I think will try and disable our shields, which is no good in my opinion, so... We're gonna shoot them. And we're also gonna increase our evasion chances by taking away some power from the med bay. So we don't need it. We don't really need it at all. Oh. They are really very upset about the damage being done to their weapon system. But Police Cop is getting some levels. Very good at this, turns out. Let's just shoot him here. It doesn't really matter where we shoot him at this point, I think. I think if you shoot him in these areas, you don't have wounds. There's a higher chance. Hular. We're at a supergiant class M star, and it's going to gradually overheat us. And there's a really dumb pirate who doesn't seem to understand the looming danger and wants to raid my coffers instead. Does he have? Oh, I am targeting equipment. Let's get this not. Instead does. Let's get an instead doesn't on this. That was not great. There's been a solar flare. Let's extinguish the fire. We're not going to accept their surrender, I don't think. I'm not a huge fan of the fact that there's no oxygen in this room. He died. But Lore may also die. He's not in a great way. Let's close all the doors to the ship. Or open them, I guess. Let's take some power away from the engine and fuel the med bay, and then we can send them in here too, so that they don't die. To jump before this guy. Oh, it's damaged it anyway, I think. Good. Really good stuff. So prepare these sensors just in case there's... It does look like the ship has kind of been overcome by fire, overrun by fire somehow. And we did not manage to find this out. We can kind of starve the fire from oxygen to open the doors to the outside and the vacuum space. Did we just take hull damage from fire? That's gross. We're gonna get everyone in here to start repairing. We don't want this situation at all. And let's get everyone healed. Including Yias. We should be really good at whooping ass. Mantises are really good at fighting in this game, I think. I think that's their thing. Okay, so we finished the sector as much as we can without wasting fuel. And we're gonna move on to the next one. Moves into attack! To attack! To attack! To attack! To attack!